A hearty good morning to all. Page number 99, exercise number A. Write whether the underlined parts are phrases or clauses. In this exercise, in each sentence, we have got some underlined parts. We have to write whether the underlined parts are phrases or clauses. If the underlined part is phrase, we will write P in the blank. And if the underlined part is clause, we will write C in the blank. So let's work out. Number 1. She was at home when I visited her yesterday. In this sentence, the underlined part is at home. It is our phrase. So, write P in the blank. Number 2. Hearing her father's voice, the child rushed to the door. In this sentence, the underlined part is the child rushed to the door. It is our clause. So, write C in the blank. Number 3. Mother has left some food on the table. In this sentence, the underlined part is on the table. It is our phrase. So, write P in the blank. Number 4. He went to the cinema. It is our clause. So, write C in the blank. Number 5. They will be here next Tuesday. In this sentence, the underlined part is next Tuesday. It is our phrase. So, write P in the blank. Number 6. They travelled to Delhi by train. In this sentence, the underlined part is by train. It is our phrase. So, write P in the blank. Number 7. He is the owner of a large piece of land. In this sentence, the underlined part is he is the owner. It is our clause. So, write C in the blank. Number 8. Once they leave, I'll have more time on my hands. In this sentence, the underlined part is once they leave. It is our clause. So, write C in the blank. Page number 100, exercise number B. Combine each of these sentences into one using a suitable coordinating conjunction from the box. In this exercise, a pair of sentences given for each number. We have to join them using coordinating conjunctions from the blue box. So let's work out. Number 1. We wanted to climb the hill. We were tired. We got the sentence, we wanted to climb the hill, but we were tired. Number 2. Ravi likes sweets. I gave him a big chocolate bar. We got the sentence, Ravi likes sweets, so I gave him a big chocolate bar. Number 3. Hurry up. We will be late for school. We got the sentence, hurry up or we will be late for school. Number 4. Rose had fever. She came to school. We got the sentence, Rose had fever but she came to school. Number 5. The piper kept walking towards the river. The rats kept following him. We got the sentence, the piper kept walking towards the river and the rats kept following him. Number 6. He was driving on the wrong side of the road. He was stopped by the policeman. We got the sentence, he was driving on the wrong side of the road, so he was stopped by the policeman. Number 7. Miss Anita is a strict teacher. Children like her. We got the sentence. Miss Anita is a strict teacher, but children like her. Number 8. Take an umbrella with you. You may get wet. We got the sentence. Take an umbrella with you or you may get wet. Page number 102, exercise number C. Underline the phrases in these sentences and write whether they are noun phrases, adjective phrases or adverb phrases. In this exercise, we will underline the phrase in each sentence and write which kind of phrase it is. So let's work out. Number 1. That man waving his hand at us is my uncle. In this sentence, underline waving his hand at us. It is our adjective phrase. So, write AP for the adjective phrase in the blank. Number 2. He went home early because of a headache. In this sentence, underline because of a headache. It is our adverb phrase. So, write AVP for the adverb phrase in the blank. Number 3. She keeps her photo albums safe in the cupboard. In this sentence, underline in the cupboard. It is our adverb phrase. So, write AVP for the adverb phrase in the blank. Number 4. There is not much water under the bridge. In this sentence, underline under the bridge. It is our adverb phrase. So, write AVP for the adverb phrase in the blank. Number 5. Mr. Atul is my favorite maths teacher. In this sentence, underline favorite maths teacher. It is our noun phrase. So, write NP for the noun phrase in the blank. Number 6. They live in a red brick house. In this sentence, underline a red brick house. It is our noun phrase. So, write NP for the noun phrase in the blank. Number 7. She tried to cheer up the disappointed child. In this sentence, underline the disappointed child. It is our noun phrase. So, write NP for the noun phrase in the blank. Number 8. They completed the task with great efficiency. In this sentence, underline with great efficiency. It is our adjective phrase. So, write AP for the adjective phrase in the blank. Number 9. A man was standing on the roof. In this sentence, underline on the roof. It is our adverb phrase. So, write AVP for the adverb phrase in the blank. Number 10. She uses an earthen pot to cool the water. In this sentence, underline an earthen pot. It is our noun phrase. So, write NP for the noun phrase in the blank. Page number 102, exercise number D. Use these phrases in sentences of your own. Mention what kind of phrases they are. In this exercise, we will form sentences from the given phrases and state its kinds. So let's work out. Number 1. A beautiful chair. It is our noun phrase. We got the sentence, Reena has bought herself a beautiful chair. Number 2. beyond the river. It is our adverb phrase. We got the sentence. On going beyond the river is my house. Number 3. All afternoon. It is our adverb phrase. We got the sentence. He was sleeping all afternoon. Number 4. With my sister. It is our adjective phrase. We got the sentence. The man who is there came with my sister. Number 5. At the bus stop. It is our adverb phrase. We got the sentence. I met him at the bus stop. Number 6. Beneath the trees. It is our adverb phrase. We got the sentence. A cat was sleeping beneath the tree. Number 7. Some of my friends. It is our adjective phrase. We got the sentence. Some of my friends are helpful. Number 8. Before 7 o'clock. It is our adverb phrase. We got the sentence. My uncle came before 7 o'clock. Page number 104, exercise number E. Identify whether the underlined parts are noun clauses, adjective clauses or adverb clauses. Write them in the space provided. In this exercise, we will state the adverb clauses, the adjective clauses and the noun clauses of the underlined parts of these sentences. So let's work out. Number 1. When Sharmila arrived, she was tired. In this sentence, the underlined part is when Sharmila arrived. It is our adverb clause. So write adverb clause in the space. Number 2. If you go now, you will catch the bus. In this sentence, the underlined part is if you go now. It is our adverb clause. So, write adverb clause in the space. Number 3. Where the forest ended, the farmland began. In this sentence, the underlined part is where the forest ended. It is our adverb clause. So, write adverb clause in the space. Number 4. We sat on the veranda where it was cool. In this sentence, the underlined part is where it was cool. It is our adverb clause. So, write adverb clause in the space. Number 5. I liked the way she did her hair. In this sentence, the underlined part is the way she did her hair. It is our noun clause. So, write noun clause in the space. Number 6. The bull pushed so hard that it broke the fence. In this sentence, the underlined part is so hard that it broke the fence. It is our adjective clause. So, write adjective clause in the space. Number 7. Because he is tall, he plays netball. In this sentence, the underlined part is because he is tall. It is our adverb clause. So, write adverb clause in the space. Number 8. I used whichever color was available. In this sentence, the underlined part is whichever color was available. It is our noun clause. So, write noun clause in the space. Number 9. She asked if Mr. Joshi was the headmaster. In this sentence, the underlined part is if Mr. Joshi was the headmaster. It is our noun clause. So write noun clause in the space. Number 10. It was Shyam who was the strongest. In this sentence, the underlined part is who was the strongest. It is our adjective clause. So write adjective clause in the space. Page number 104, exercise number F. Read this story and underline the subordinate clauses in it. Write what kind they are in the blanks provided. If a line does not have a subordinate clause, place a cross on the blank. In this exercise, first of all, we will read the story. After reading it, we will underline the subordinate clause line-wise. If the line does not have a subordinate clause, then we will put a cross mark in the blank. So let's work out. Purnima Khiani, who was a careful person, kept a diary. When she got into bed each night, she wrote what had happened during the day. She would leave the diary open on the bedside table so that she would not forget to make an entry. One night, she was fast asleep in her bedroom, which was on the ground floor. The front door creaked as if someone was leaning against it. Then a burglar tiptoed in because he did not want to wake the inhabitants. He took 50 rupees, which was all he could find. Then he paused by the bedside table where the diary lay. Next morning, when Purnima awoke, she was amazed to see that someone had already filled in the entry for the day in her diary. It said the house was burgled at 4 a.m. Now we will underline the subordinate clause and write its kinds in the blank. So let's work out. Look in first paragraph. In the first line, underline who was a careful person. It is our adjective clause. So write adjective clause in the blank. In the second line, underline when she got into bed each night. It is our adverb clause. So write adverb clause in the blank. In the third line, we have no subordinate clause. So put cross mark in the blank. In the fourth line, underline so that she would not forget. It is our adverb clause. So write adverb clause in the blank. In the fifth line, we have no subordinate clause. So put cross mark in the blank. Look in second paragraph. In the first line, we have no subordinate clause. So put cross mark in the blank. In the second line, underline which was on the ground floor. It is our adjective clause. So write adjective clause in the blank. In the third line, underline as if someone was leaning against it. It is our adverb clause. So write adverb clause in the blank. In the fourth line, underline because he did not want to wake the inhabitants. It is our adverb clause. So write adverb clause in the blank. In the fifth line, underline which was all he could find. It is our adjective clause. So, write adjective clause in the blank. In the sixth line, underline where the diary lay. It is our adverb clause. So, write adverb clause in the blank. Look in third paragraph. The first line, underline when Purnima awoke. It is our adverb clause. So, write adverb clause in the blank. In the second line, underline that someone had already filled in the entry. It is our noun clause. So, write noun clause in the blank. In the third line, we have no subordinate clause. So, put cross mark in the blank. In the fourth line, we have no subordinate clause. So, put cross mark in the blank. Thank you.